Hey there, how are you? It's Andy here and Training the Right Way. I just thought I'd show you, it's a work in progress, but it's my LMS. I got my own LMS, finally, after all those months. I've tried every LMS out there, and some of them are pretty good. I mean, I did like Podia, but what put me off was the price, having to pay out every month for something which was not 100%. It just didn't really float my boat. I couldn't get it how I wanted, so I decided I would have my own. And as you can see in this video, pretty damn smart. So if you want one, if you've looked at it and you think, oh God, that's pretty good, then do feel free to contact me. The whole package can be purchased in one go. You don't have to pay me any more money. It's a one-time purchase. However, if you want me to host it for you, then it's only £15 a month. And you get full access to everything, including cPanel. You can administer it yourself. If you need any help, obviously then I'm there. I will be able to help you out. But if you're not interested in that and you don't want the expense, then you can just take the whole thing away. That's how good it is. And if you need any help with it, then obviously I'm here to help. But you will need, basically, the only thing that you will need to spend money on is your AI model. Currently I've got AI, Google AI, and I have the paid key. So the paid key. I also use the free key, but not for this particular aspect, because the free key, you cannot get images with that. So I paid for the key. Currently, I spent 20 quid. And I've still got £17 left. And I put on there 20 courses, loads of images, basically coming out my ears. I spent about 2 quid. Pretty good. I mean, 20 quid is going to last me a long time, and I am using it quite heavily. So that's Google. I would be wary that it's not 100% because it does get 503 errors, which is unavailable. You just have to keep on trying. Very, very frustrating, especially when you're paying for it and it gives you an unavailable error. But apart from that, if you have another model, we can also put that in there. Anyway, have a look, see what you think. Hello there, I just want to introduce you to the new LMS, Learning Management System, online. And this website obviously is designed for me, but the basis of it, the LMS part of it, can be transferred. So we can make your front end, so you can have any front end you like. But of course, the idea here is that you can add your own courses on it. Now, if you're like me, you've been looking around for LMS for a long time. Maybe you had a look at things like Podia or other ones like that, which cost you a vast amount of money per month, and you don't really get exactly what you want. You have to edit it, and in the end I gave up on that, paying out money. So I thought, no, I'll save some money, I'll make my own. So here we are. So the LMS part of this is available for purchase, and if you want to, you can either take away the files or you can let me host it for you for a small monthly fee, and I can do maintenance on it. But we have the idea here is that there is a substantial blogging aspect of this, which will allow you to use SEO, and it will be a way that you can add SEO articles automatically to your site. You don't have to write anything every day, so it will actually do it for you, and there is a way to do that. There's also a way here that we can have news articles and various other things. You can do that again. You can do that via AI. There's a videos page. There's a gallery, so just photos. A support page if you want that. It gives you various, and then of course you can put your affiliate links down on there. Obviously the legal jargon page and the full featured contact us page. Now let's get into the nitty gritty of this, which is obviously the LMS. So let's explore. Oh no, I'll just scroll down first. So here is your student login. If you have many students, they can log in here, or they can create a student account. You are already logged in as the admin. You can have any sort of name you like. But these are dynamic. So just because it says there's 4, there may be more categories. You can add your own categories. They will appear here. I also offer, me personally, offer on-site training. So if you don't offer that, that can be taken out. And basically you can just add your courses in there. So you don't have to have that. And obviously that goes to the contact page. So let's go up to the top, and you can see that the categories that we've got is, for example, health and well-being. Let's view that. So there are 4 courses on there at the moment. I've finished, and it tells you here there are 2 modules, 29 lessons, 615 minutes, and it costs £44.99. And then obviously you can then click on the view the course, and it will tell you all about the course. Go through. All of this is designed in the LMS. You can include videos. It gives you the course syllabus you're going to do, and then you can allow your students to enroll. The beauty of this is that if you offer free courses, i.e. money that you're not going to charge for, then when you go in here and the category is free, when you view this, it obviously says free, but you can actually then look at the bottom. It will say sign in to enroll free, and obviously if you're not signed in, it will suggest that you do that. But the idea of this is that you can offer free courses by way of tasters, so they will come in and do that course and then find out how good it is and probably sign up for another one. We have all of it in one place, so your blogs, your news, your article. It has an article manager. So this is different in the fact that you can place this on your front page or any other page. It's a static link that you get. That's by the idea of a slug. It will put that into your code, into your HTML code, wherever you put it. Of course, you need to know a little bit of programming in order to do that. But it's a way. If you look at my other travel site, you'll see where this works. But for now, you have news and blog, which are, the blog is AI powered. So you could have this for typing in your selections or a custom prompt. You get your featured image upload or from the library. So it's all possible. Then when we come to the course manager itself, the course manager here, this is the comprehensive area. So you can offer a discount, so offer a promo code, so they can type that in. Course categories, this is where you add the categories. There's only 4, and there will only be 4 displayed. Student manager for those that have got students there, you can enrollments, and you can actually enroll them into various, if you've got somebody that's you want to join a course, then they don't have to actually go through the whole process. This area here is for them to submit work to you that you need to check if you have a course like that. Down here's the video manager, just where you edit that. but the course manager is where the courses are. Adding a new course, you can then see that we have lots of these. So for example, the course that I've just done, just finished, is this one here. So the edit is for the actual course details, so the actual page itself. For the, as you see, WYSIWYG, you can add in videos, and this is basically photographs. You can add in whatever you like here. It is tables as well, links, heading sizes, you know, all the usual sort of stuff that you can do. Price, if it's $0, obviously it's free. You can also upsell. So for example, if people buy this course, they can also get the second course for 10% off. This at the moment is not being used. So this is a external link website. You could probably link to another page or another website where that is. I'm not using that at the moment. Various categories that you have that you've already pre-designed. The course image, and of course the library of available you know, pictures that you can upload to the course image. And obviously upload your own new one. So that's the course, and it can be obviously published or draft. So what you do is with that course, you come into the builder. So the builder is where you're going to add in your modules and your lessons. They do hide, these can be hidden, so toggle. That's a really good idea. You can edit this as well by using the pen, but you can also have this as a teaser so that they can view it regardless of whether they signed up for it or not. And you can clone it, so if you had a lesson that you want repeated, basically because you've put something in there that you want to use again, then clone it. You can shift it round between the modules, edit the session. So this is the idea of this particular lesson. The lesson has a header graphic, it has 2 videos and some text in there, and I've assigned this 10 minutes. So that's the idea, and it's a teaser lesson. So that's all set. Now if I want to keep this as a template to use in my other courses, I can save it as a template, give it some tags. I don't have to do that, but it does help, because what happens is when you want to add a new lesson, you can select it from a template. We have 3 types of curriculum type. Lesson type is a lesson, interactive quiz, or a assignment, which is just like a lesson but better. So that's the actual edit lesson for that particular module. If we have a look at the end here down by the assessments, you can see that this is a multiple choice quiz. To access the questions, we go in here and you add your questions. Add a question, you give it 4 answers, and the question, you assign the correct answer. Okay, you have questions, 4 answers, and the correct answer. That is how you design your multiple choice. You can also set the pass rate as well. The other difference is with assignments, they are slightly different in the fact that they are all written by you, and they basically set out the assignment. You can give a time limit on that if you want, and again you can save this as a template assignment. So they have to submit the answers, you know, and then you mark the answers. Okay, so having done that, then we go back and do the one missing, which is a 503, which means that the AI was a little bit busy, even though it's 5 p.m. here. Usually that happens in the morning. Of course, I was doing this as a test, so we'll do that one again. A retry. Only one lesson. Failed. Should, in theory, go through now. We are using the paid key, Google AI paid key, and there we go. So we're all done. So that is the course which I got it to do, and the curriculum. So this is the Chakra Harmony Complete Guide to Energy Centers and Holistic Wellbeing. And these are the lessons that it's created, the various modules. And what we're going to do is put in here some meditations as well. So there will be a 30-minute video meditation for each of the various chakra. Obviously 7 there, and then going through, and the final one here, which is an assignment, which I've never got it to do before, but we can have a look at and just see what it's decided to do. So we have a task details, part 1, part 2, integrated healing plan. So it's going to get you to write something down, a reflection, and then obviously submit that through the system, where you can do that with the button over on the side. When you're doing when you're actually doing the course, you'll be able to send the information for the assignment, and it's that is the actual lesson plan done. And then of course you have to go through, and there will be elements there that you have to add in. For example, these generating the images that you need to have. I've decided not to put placeholders for videos, because it does make suggestions that probably you're going to have to record yourself, and you may not have the capacity or availability for those. But you can here. We can actually, so for example, this recommendation for an image can be done by AI. It doesn't always work, but we have a new system here. When we try it, it will give you 4 suggestions, different types of image. We've got a intrinsic illustration, prana flow diagram, Vedic scroll, professional studio photograph. So depending on what you're looking for, and that one is a UI mock-up of a tablet screen. So if we go with this one to start with, if it doesn't work and it doesn't look good, then we can change it. Also, you have a chance to change these if you want to. I've always done widescreen, but we can try a different size and then generate, and it should come up here with the image. There we go. So that looks good. And what we do is we insert it into the actual document itself here, so it's replaced that placeholder. Now what you have to do obviously is go through, check everything's correct. I did notice that there was a spelling error, even though the AI is programmed to do English UK. It does make mistakes. So this one here, we can look at that and say, well, where can I get that illustration from? If I've got one, then obviously that's good. Otherwise, what I can do is just generate the image and then go through. There you go. So there's a spelling mistake. And another, it doesn't like the well-being thing. And a paragraph there. So I'm using I've got this Grammarly thing. It's correcting the English. An infographic or artist representation showing the chakra system. I may well have one of those with the chakras, so I can put that in myself, and obviously then I'll just delete the placeholder, or I can upload it myself. So these are all new things. I probably wouldn't use Pixabay. In fact, you can't click on it. It's basically just you have to copy that suggestion. So this is the article. Go through. Just check everything's correct, and then you would have to probably change the time. So it's only going to be not going to be 9 minutes. I mean, I wouldn't probably say that 20 minutes is probably average. These ones are still to generate, so these ones here, we've got 3 in the actual lesson. Now I could delete those if I wanted, if I didn't want them, rather. There are no video placeholders. And then of course you just save the lesson, and that's one. So then you just go through, you can make this smaller, so you don't have to, if you've done those, then you can just hide them away. The next lessons. Now all of this stuff, you can see on the screen, like for example the lesson numbers and the actual module titles are all selectable. You have a choice of manually doing this, or you can get the AI to do it for you. So if we come out, you'll see that the AI course generator here, you have loads of different options that you can do. Obviously the categories will depend on ones that you've made. So if we just select one, you can include the placeholders for images and videos if you want that. If you do hands off, then it's AI. If it's hands on, we'll give you a chance to add in modules. So if you want more modules, you can of course get the selection. So if it's AI, for example, course material, or you can get hands-on, which is me, placeholder, admin content, so it won't write it there if I wanted to add in some of my own stuff. But I've been using the hands-off method, and of course we've just added today these various other things. So for example, up until now they was putting the module number in the title on the module. Now I'm selecting no for that. You can also do the same thing for the lessons as well, which is quite good. So no numbers. A difficulty level. So if you want to target a particular level, and also the type of tone that you have. The one I've just done is in depth. Whether there's a quiz at the end. No quiz. Sometimes if I do a free course, I don't want the quiz at the end. And also it was defaulting to 4, so you can actually put in more quiz questions if you want. We'll decide on how many lessons per module, or you can specify. And the same with how many modules you want. So you can specify up to 5. I don't know why 5, but that was what we've got. It's fine. I mean, you can always add your own anyway, but this is the planning the course. And then in the main important part of this is the actual course topic, being as very specific as you can, because it will help design a tailor-made course for your vision. So it's no good just saying Windows 11 and that's it. You want to know specifically all about Windows 11, the history, the background, how to install it, everything to do that, how the admin works, how to uninstall it, how to add things to it, and how to configure it. So if you include all of that, then you're going to get a good a good result. It will go off and do that, as you've just seen. It will give you a plan, and then you can approve it, you can add to it, you can detract from it, and then when you're ready, you click go, and it will go away and do the actual course itself. And what you end up with is the course. It has a difficulty. It puts a placeholder in there, but it doesn't actually do the placeholder image for you. So if you want one, then you're going to have to put one in yourself. That's no problem, because we do have images, so we can go find that. I think I've got one prepared. If I can find it, go through. Alright, check I've got a thumbnail somewhere. Where's my thumbnail? Thumbnail. There we are. So the thumbnail will upload to there, and that will become part of the course. Obviously, it's a draft course at the moment, and you can link this to other courses if you want to upsell some courses, set your price. You can change the title of this, which obviously is a very, very long title, so I will probably change this to make it shorter. It's only a course code, so obviously if you had more than one code the same, it's probably not good. But as we've only got one of those, then it's fine. You can make that a little bit shorter. And obviously then you would put in here your various, like for example, we can link in some images. So let's put one image in. Yeah, let's have that, because that's actually, no, that one there. That one in there. And of course it's very, very large. So this is the chakras image, colourful chakra diagram. It's currently 2000. It's this course material. Probably maximum is going to be 800-ish. So you don't want it any bigger than that, otherwise it will go off screen. And it's perfectly acceptable. You better read that if you had text on it, but it's fine. What I didn't do then was put the padding. I had it centered. I can actually make this left aligned. I'd probably have to make the width smaller, but let's have a look. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. So that's okay. It's all wrapped around the image. And then of course if you had a video, like an intro video, you can put that down the bottom by using the link, or you can upload to your site in the media library, and then just have that coming in from the media library. So embed it, have the event there. Alternative source. If you've got a YouTube, you can have a like a thumbnail, but it is set up for either YouTube videos there, or you can have your own URL. So we'll save that, and that will become the base page for the actual course itself. And all the details here, so it's English, health and well-being, it's in draft mode, the image there, and the course title. And then of course all we do then is go into the builder to build the actual course itself. For now, let's just have a little look, because I'm in admin mode. Then obviously I go back to the admin center, but you can see this is what it looks like. The front page. You can add to this obviously the bottom part here is the courses. So we've got 4 modules, 15 lessons at the moment, and only 178 minutes, but we haven't put anything in there yet. So these lessons, And then of course there will be some videos to go in there. I'll probably add in a introduction video as well. The lessons here, 4 lessons. And what you can do is you can view the actual lesson itself. So if you had an image, in fact, what we'll do is we'll go back to the first lesson, which I did. I think I did. So the first one here, and you can see that the image that I put in there from AI, it appears quite nicely. You go down and read everything, and then learn all about this with the item. And then when you get down to the bottom, go to, obviously if I was doing it as a course, I would mark it complete and then go to the next lesson. So we've got this one here. Go through. You can see that there's a little bit of work to be done because it's not, it's not straightforward. It's not going to do everything for you. Sometimes the images that it gives you aren't brilliant. This is the problem with the AI, and you may need to redo them or have your own. And up until recently, it's been giving me a load of crap images. But we're just going through the course here. And if there's something you don't like, you can change it. You can add in, like I'll be adding in some pictures here, because there are some, like this one here, the third eye. So there'll be a picture of the chakra and the third eye. Actually, I've just noticed it hasn't done exactly what I said to do, and have 1 chakra per lesson. It's put 3 in there, so it hasn't exactly done what I asked for. However, it looks okay. And then going through, and obviously going back to the course manager here, and the builder area where you can move all this stuff around. There we go. So that is the new website, and also LMS, which is available for you to purchase as a complete package. If you want me to host it for you, then I will install it using your domain or whatever. You will have access to it. You'll have access to the domain and the cPanel and everything else, or you can just take it all away, take everything away and install it on your own server. And it does use TinyMCE, which is installed actually on your server as a free open source item. So there's no need to worry about having the cloud version and running out of usage, having to pay for it. The only thing that you will be paying for is the AI model, because it does use the paid version, because you cannot do images with the free version. And I'm currently using Google AI, but you probably could use any AI. It is just a configuration, and yeah, we can do that for you. If you have a paid AI, we can make sure that works with your AI. So there we go. Contact me if you're interested. Hey there, thanks for watching that video. And YouTube seems to think that you are going to like that one. So please do watch that. And also, if you haven't done it already, subscribe. See you next time.